Grok. 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 Grok is insane.
What if I told you that every single one of these mind-blowing videos was generated using Grok completely for free? Crazy, right? Like this gorgeous rose blooming. And then a butterfly just casually flutters down and lands on it. Or this little baby bird hatching, trying to take its first flight and totally failing. We've got viral dance videos. Or even this epic time-lapse capturing the changing seasons, complete with special effects.
Try it in Grok now.
But here is the absolute best part. You can even use the free version of Grok to create entire AI movies. Yeah, you heard that right. Now everyone's heard of Elon Musk's Grok AI, and we all know it's free. But very few people actually know how to use it efficiently. This is the secret that most creators just aren't telling you. Well, today, I'm spilling the tea. In this one video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to master Grok AI. If you're even slightly interested in making AI videos, you absolutely cannot afford to miss this. Alright, enough talking, let's jump right in. First things first, head over to Grok and click on Imagine. Right at the top, you're going to see a bunch of featured templates. This is a brand new feature they just rolled out. The coolest part? You don't even need to type out complicated prompts. Just upload one single image and boom, you generate a video matching that template's style. Like this dance video right here? I made it directly using one of these templates. You guys should definitely play around with it. But that's not our main focus today. Today, the real secret sauce is how to generate amazing videos using multiple reference images. Let's break down exactly how I made that Roses in Bloom video. First, you upload an image of a flower bud and then an image of it fully blooming. This actually works a lot like the starting frame and ending frame features you might have seen in other AI tools. But difference is, you can max upload 7 images here. And the goal here is to lock in exactly how the video starts and ends, so the AI doesn't just go off the rails and imagine something totally random. Once your pictures are uploaded, it's time for the prompt. A cool trick here is that you can type @ and select your uploaded images to help the AI understand exactly what you want. Honestly though, my prompt is already pretty dialed in, so even if you don't at the images, it still works great. But let's pause here for a second. Look at the prompt I put on the screen. I didn't just type, make a flower bloom. I used 2 secret weapons here. First, I locked the camera down. I explicitly wrote, fixed camera, no camera movement. AI has a bad habit of doing these wild, random camera pans. This stops that and gives you a clean, studio quality shot. Second, and this is the real magic, look at these timestamps. 0 seconds to 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds to 3 seconds. I am micro-directing the AI second by second. Why? Because if you don't, the AI usually rushes the entire blooming animation in the first 2 seconds and then just freezes. By controlling the timeline, we force the AI to pace that movement perfectly over the full 6 seconds. It's all in the details. Alright, moving on. Finally, don't forget your parameters. Make sure you select video and set the aspect ratio to 16:9. Now, because we're using the free account, it maxes out at 480p resolution and a 6-second duration. But don't stress. Once it's done generating, we can manually upscale it. The quality actually looks super crisp after upscaling. I'd say it easily hits 720p. Go ahead and hit generate. Guys, Grok is insanely fast. We're talking like 10 seconds and it's done. Just like that, your 6-second video is ready. Once it's finished, click right here and choose Upscale Video to get that nice HD version. Now 6 seconds is a bit too short, right? So how do we make it longer? Here's a pro tip. Hover your mouse right around the middle of the timeline, and you'll see a button that says Extend from Frame. Click that, and you can actually drag the slider to choose exactly where you want the extension to start. You don't have to start from the very last frame. You can pick any random frame you want. Once you've picked your spot, type in the extension prompt I provided. For mine, I told it to have a butterfly fly into the frame, but feel free to let your imagination run wild. And just like that, your video is now 11 seconds long. Go ahead and upscale it one more time. So that begs the question, can we just keep extending it forever? The answer is yes and no. Grok can extend videos up to 30 seconds. But here's the catch. Based on my testing, if you're on a free account and your video goes over 12 seconds, you lose the ability to upscale it. Let me show you. I pushed this one to 17 seconds. And as you can see, the upscale option is just completely gone. So, you'll have to decide for yourself whether you need the extra length or the HD quality. Our second example, the hatching baby bird, follows the exact same logic. Just upload the before and after hatching images and type in your prompt. By the way, I'm giving away all these prompts, including the images I used, completely for free to my subscribers. Just check the description box down below. Alright, for our third example, let's challenge ourselves with a slightly longer video. This is for when you want to maintain perfect character consistency, which you just can't get with regular frame extensions. Take this video, for example. I used a combination of reference images and extending frames. Let me show you how. For the first clip, I uploaded these 4 images to create a time-lapse showing the seasons changing. Again, the images and prompts are all in that free doc in the description. Once that generated, I downloaded it straight to my computer. Now, for the second clip. But wait, here's where most people mess up. Before generating the next part, drop that first video into CapCut. Find the very last frame where everything is perfectly still, and export it as in still image. Then, bring that exact image back into Grok as your new starting frame. This forces the AI to keep your environment and characters 100% consistent. Generate. Click Extend from Frame. And boom. Another 11-second HD clip. Finally, jump back into CapCut and stitch them together. Usually, I will add a transition effect between the 2 video clips to smooth the transition. Here's a massive pro tip. If the cut still feels a little choppy, just drop in a B-roll clip, like an empty scenic shot, right between them. It acts as a visual palette cleanser, completely hiding any AI glitches and making the transition buttery smooth. See how much more cinematic that looks? Look guys, these examples today are really just scratching the surface. At the end of the day, AI is just a tool. You are the pilot. Your creativity is the absolute core of all of this. I really hope this quick walkthrough sparked some inspiration for your next project. Now, if you want to dive even deeper into Grok, like how to use it to create a full 1 to 2 minute mini AI movie, covering everything from story creation, storyboarding, character building, and animation prompts, let me know. If you're interested, type AI Film in the comments down below right now. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. If we get enough people interested, I will drop a full step-by-step masterclass on it in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.